Congrats. Thanks, Jason.
Jason, you've, I think 9 of your last 9 catches have all gone for first downs. Are you kind of feeling like a little bit of a clutch? Did you even know that?
I mean, all I do is go get the ball when I come my way. I mean, I'm happy I happen to come in at clutch situations. And trust me.
Do you feel like you've improved? How much do you feel like you've improved kind of over the course of the season?
I improved greatly. Just taking what Coach Z teaches and putting it out on the field.
I know they stressed you playing big all the time. Do you feel like you've made strides there in terms of playing like 6'5", 220 like you are?
Definitely. Every day I just strive to use my whole body any way I can.
Is that a mentality you have to have?
You got to when you're not the fastest person on the field.
What do you think, as receivers, you guys are again adjusting to a new quarterback, just what's kind of your all's comfort level with Josh?
I mean, we're comfortable with any quarterback back there. We throw at all of them.
How does Josh's intelligence compare to other guys you've played with in your entire career?
I mean, all of
4.0 student, aeronautical engineer major. Have you seen anything like that before?
I heard he was a smart kid. Got those awards coming in here when he was on his way in here. I heard about that. But I feel like it's not really too much difference about all our quarterbacks here. I mean, I feel like they all know their plays and where we're supposed to be. They help us out.
How do you feel like Josh has kind of handled everything since Saturday? Since playing, getting his feet wet, making his debut, and how do you feel like he's handled everything since then?
He's handled it well. He didn't like he panicked at all to me. I think he did it pretty well when he came in.
How much different is it that y'all have at least? I know y'all would say you're going to be confident anyway that your teammate, that's your brother, you're going to stand by him. But the fact that he's gone in there in a game at Alabama and performed pretty well, does that help? Does that help the mindset for the rest of the guys going in there too, knowing hey he's done it before?
We weren't really surprised what he did. Coach Jones prepared us for that situation. So he came here and just did his job.
But you mean, I guess I'm asking the fact that he did show he can do it. I mean, does that change anything? Does it make you feel even better going forward, knowing that at least he went in there in a tough situation and did a pretty good job?
Yeah, I would feel comfortable with any quarterback the coach has put back there for us.
What kind of impression did he make when he just first got here in training camp early in the season, just in terms of picking up the offense and adjusting the team and stuff?
I feel like all our freshmen came in here and learned our playbook pretty well. I mean, he just happened to be one of them also.
What do you see on tape from the Missouri secondary? They're kind of the top of the nation in interceptions. What makes them so good?
I mean, we're going against a good team. They're pretty good at getting the ball out in the air. And like you said, they lead the country in interceptions. They got one corner. They got 3 interceptions on himself, and he was hurt.
Jason, I know that obviously you said earlier that you just want to run your route and get the ball whenever it is, and if it's a first down, that's good. But it seems like on some big 3rd and 4th down plays, they've gone your way. Is that something that gives you confidence as a player, knowing that, hey, in a big spot, down there, at Oregon early in the season, and when it's like a 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, they've gone to you a lot. Does that give you confidence?
I'm just happy my quarterbacks trust me enough to make the play for them when it counts the most. I just do my job as a receiver to make a play.
So do you try to treat every single play the same regardless? I mean, is that something
definitely.
You've always done, or
Yeah.
does that help you kind of not make like a 3rd down any different in your head or whatever? You just take it like they're all the same thing?
I mean, we work on knowing our down and distance as it is. So I make sure I get past our marker, but when I get the ball in my hand, I'm trying to go north.
What's the next thing in your development? I know that you said, you're not the fastest guy, but, there's a lot of big-time receivers who don't run 4.40s or anything like that. What's, like, the biggest thing on your plate in terms of this is what I want to get better at right now?
Maximizing my size ability.
How is that something how do you do that? I mean, I'm guessing there's probably different ways to do it. I mean, is it techniques? I mean, is it so what do they mean by, playing bigger?
Just being violent, putting my hands on DBs, going up and snatching the ball up there. Like when a DB trying to lean into me, I'm leaning back at him, and then I'm getting where I want to be.
How confident was Josh at practice today? I mean, he came into the game last week, but now that he knows he's going to be kind of the guy this week, did you see anything different in him today?
It was just as any other practice. When Coach Jones put a quarterback out there, he expects them to lead the offense. And any quarterback he's throwing there, they're leading the offense in the huddle, out on the field, making sure our receivers line up, make sure our line know the calls.
How much did he learn from the Alabama game, do you think, and the way he played in that game?
I don't really feel like, he just did what he was expected to. Go out there and help us make plays. And that's exactly what he did with his feet and with his arm.
But as a freshman, did that surprise you at all, that he kind of adapted as quickly as he did?
No, I feel like he was ready, and Coach Jones do a good job of having everybody ready for any situation.
Now, as a receiver, do you feel like you've got to help him a little bit in things that you can do to make his job easier on Saturday in Missouri?
All of our receivers would say we got to help each and every quarterback that's back there. Well, our job is to paint a picture for them and just be where we're expected to be.
He's got the ability to run, but Coach was also saying that he's got some pretty good pocket vision, and he can throw the ball too. I mean, just your thoughts of him as a passer and a guy who can get the ball to the receivers.
We got some good quarterbacks. I mean, they can all make those good plays for us.
Cool. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
I want to ask you,